2KMC, right here.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
For the land of the free.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. DA, take it away.
Well, LeBron James is closing in on the top 3 all-time list in scoring. LeBron said, "It's an honor," but he added, "Scoring has never been on my list of goals. Facilitating, rebounding, defending, getting blocked shots, and things of that nature always ranked above that." Kevin, he has filled up the box score for a long time.
He can impact the game in so many ways. DA, thank you. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Che.
And it's a nice month he's having. Something's got him motivated. He's become a much bigger contributor offensively. He's settled into the kind of groove that every player wants to get in.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The 2 stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forward slots. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And it's Harrell in at the pivot, manning the middle. And for the Lakers, Green and Rondo in the backcourt. Shea is out there with Davis, and it's James in at the small forward. And tonight's game may be won or lost on that front line, Smitty. What makes for an effective front court tandem, do you think?
I think, first of all, if that tandem can switch on pick and rolls, that tandem can shoot the basketball and also make plays somewhat like a guard. But the biggest thing is if they can rebound and able to guard smaller guys, this will make them great.
Interesting. Now here's Che. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. James. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
The power of LeBron, able to overwhelm the defender, even though he's in position to contest.
Williams passes to Harrell. He dishes it to Leonard. Pass to Williams. Beverly against Rondo. Here's Leonard. Good D by Che. For the Los Angeles Clippers, they come in off a good outing against the Magic.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Here's Rondo. After the basket by Montrezl Harrell. Over Beverly. Here's Davis. Lays it up off the glass.
I love AD's ability to track the ball off the miss. He got it and scored.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Beverly kicks to Leonard. And stolen by Che. Here's Rondo. Softly drops in the floater.
And that gentle release on Rondo's floater, when he's making these shots, the D is in trouble.
Green against Williams. Harrell up. Top. Back to Williams. 5 on the clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. George, that's a two-pointer. The shot, no good. Good D by James. Here's the pass to Che. And the dunk by Che.
Beautiful pass, LeBron, fun to watch. Intelligent, outstanding read.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Beverly deciding where to go with it. Puts it up from 12. Great D that time from Che.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And George, here we go. And Davis sends it back.
What's crazy about AD as a shot blocker, he can block your shot at all 3 levels.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
Some of the numbers NBA wingmen have been putting up from the field this season are truly impressive. Have a look at the top shooters among them. LeBron James, #1. In the 3rd spot, Kawhi Leonard.
And that tells you about their ability to slash through the defense and get to the hoop effectively. I mean, because you have to be getting a lot of layups to have that kind of a percent.
And I don't think there's a player on that list who can't also light it up from the outside. Every one of those guys is a hot streak just waiting to happen.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the... help defensively.
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Shea, coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim, he's likely to remember that one.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Greg, I'm just so impressed with the level of finesse and craftiness that Lou Williams always plays with.
And Kevin, you don't stay a perennial 6th Man of the Year candidate at Williams' age without having more than a few tricks up your sleeve. He's so good in tight spaces and can find a way to get a shot up where others just have to. Kick it out.
Clippers trail by 8. Pass to Leonard. Over Jay, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Williams.
Attacking, trying to get good looks. Give Kawhi credit. He finds one.
Rondo, bounce pass. Second shot opportunity. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the Clippers get called for the foul. Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game. That one is off. And Smitty, once again, teams are switching defensively more than ever. As a side benefit, does that help defenders, you think, preserve some energy and some stamina for the game?
Yeah, I think it does, Kevin. I really think if you have the personnel to be able to switch. Some teams don't, and I think they're copycat leagues. And you see the championship level teams switching, so you think you can. There are some teams, they just got to flat out come out and trap, rotate, and understand, give up shots to guys that you don't shoot a high percentage and live with that, because sometimes, especially big guys, they put them on an island and it's just not fair.
Good point. Landry Shamet's checked in for the Clippers. And the rejection by Harrell.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And it's Leonard missing.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Tries from 10. Green with the rebound.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just...
Clippers with the ball. 8-point game. Green kicks to George. Outside, Green. Outside, Leonard. 6 to shoot. Passes to Williams. Over Rondo. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter. And we are talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Green is out there with Harrell. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Williams. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward.
And the rim protection from Jamaica. Another thing he brings to the table.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Che in the last game against the 76ers was a revelation. He scored 53 points, and there was no answer for him all game long. It looked like he got whatever shot he wanted out there. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling. His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
He's a difficult guy to guard off the bounce. Che catches the defender a little out of position.
And both free throws good for Che.
A big key to the Clippers' recent surge, the development of Montrezl Harrell. His activity and his ability to score have been infectious for this team, and he also can be very intimidating.
Sure. Pass to Harrell. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Williams' shot is off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head, force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And the Clippers getting Harrell in that Chris Paul deal turned out to be a decent trade for both teams.
You're totally right. The Rockets already had Capella. Harrell was sort of a redundant in terms of skill set, and you can only have one rim runner on the floor before you began to compromise spacing. Efficient performance from him, not the case for everyone else on his team.
The pass to Cousins. Second chance shot. Shea, no good.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Here's Leonard. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
To the inside. And the dunk by Jay.
Heat check after heat check. Che continues to show that this is his night.
And the Clippers call time here. Well, we've seen it before. We're certainly seeing it right now, Smitty. The super team phenomena. Is there anything the league can or should do about that?
What I think they can do is being able to allow players to sign a longer-term deal. If a guy is, I would say, under contract for 6, 7, 8 years, then you won't see as much movement. But if you have these guys who are making so much money off the course from their endorsements, they're going to keep signing shorter deals, so they'll have the leverage to be able to move.
The Lakers making a switch here. Howard's checked in. Harrell with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Magic in Orlando. And it's Leonard missing.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
And Shea throws it down.
At the rim, Shea can be very aggressive and very intimidating.
And here is Williams. 10 points for him. Lob pass to George. And George with the stuff.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Howard misses.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
The Lakers with the ball. The Clippers getting the bucket inside. And the dunk by Jay.
Rondo is out there to distribute the ball. He is a master at finding the open man.
So it's the Clippers now, trailing by 10. They host the Kings after this game, and that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Williams kicks to Leonard. Back to Williams. On the wing, George. Now Williams. He picked up 12 points in their last one against the Magic in Orlando.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
They kick it out to Green. Back to Jay. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Williams with the ball, now guarded by Jay, and it's George again missing.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Rondo gets the bucket.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers, a 12-point game. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight, now shooting 5 for 8. The Lakers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. And the rejection by Harrell. Clippers trail by 12. Williams looking around. Pass to Leonard with the fadeaway. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Leonard's got 6 points.
Right there, that is poise of Kawhi Leonard, just taking what the defense gives him.
And the Lakers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate. 8 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Rondo. And no good on the last second attempt this time.
An all defensive first teamer. Beverly once again getting up and
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. While you look at Shea in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, the passing he brings to the table on full display through the first 2 quarters.
The engine that makes them run. He's been able to push the action, and he's making great decisions.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Lakers 5 right now. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Anthony Davis is out there with Jay. And it's Rondo in at the point guard.
You know, perimeter scoring more important than ever. However, Anthony Davis, an elite scorer who still gets it done inside.
And you look at the top scorers in the league, not too many players 6'11" or taller.
Anthony Davis, the Greek Freak, and Karl Anthony Towns, the common thread. They can score facing the basket. All three franchise players. That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rose up and drained the transition three.
Stolen by Beverly. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. Here's Williams. And that one goes long.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Down low. Shea passes to Davis. Over Harrell. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Shea. And it's 8 points for Davis.
Staying open to what develops. One of Shea's biggest strengths as a playmaker.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Lou Williams won 6th Man of the Year for the 3rd time last season. He joined Kevin McHale and Detlef Schrempf as the only players to win the award in consecutive seasons. And with the most career points ever scored off the bench, maybe they should just name this award after him. Kevin?
David, I'm all for it. Thank you so much. And boy, is he in good company. And so it's the Lakers with it. Davis, the pass to Green, and good that time. Green's got his first 2 points of the night.
Unselfish play by Davis. He understands that his scoring can only take this team so far. He needs help from the guys around him.
Leonard kicks to Harrell. Williams against Green. Williams double team. Shot clock at 5. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's the Lakers with it. The dish to Beverly. Outside, George. To the middle, 5 to shoot. Good on the shot. Harrell's got his second bucket.
And when he's a roller, Montrezl Harrell can catch any pass because he has great hands.
Here's Beverly. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Back to Shea. Right through the D for the layup. Shea's got 18 points.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
George finds Harrell. Outside Williams. James against George. Looking to get back on track here. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on LeBron James.
Well, for so much of what Paul George brings to the table, you have to start with his defensive impact. He is one of the top defenders in the league at his position, if not the best.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And I just love the aggressiveness from George, just slicing apart the defense with that terrific ability to penetrate.
You look at George with all he does, Greg, you sometimes forget how good his perimeter defense is.
Well, I mean, his teammates and coaches won't ever forget about the impact he has on that end. Even when George isn't scoring or the shot isn't falling, he is still a monster on the floor just with his defense alone.
Here's Williams. He's got 12. On the wing, George releases, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
In this half, a more entertaining one. The pace is picked up, tougher defense, better ball movement.
Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's find out the news on Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. David, what's the update?
Well, guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Lakers about his status. He's got an injury to his elbow, specifically his elbow joint, and it looks like it's a pinched nerve. It's unfortunate timing all around for them. Of course, they will need to band together while he's out. We'll see how they respond. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is all.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Thursday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Sacramento Kings. Then on Saturday, the Minnesota Timberwolves will come into town.
And that game against the Spurs, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Shamet's checked in. To the paint, here's Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
The incredible wingspan of DeMarcus. Doesn't have to get too far off the ground to throw it down.
Passes it to Harrell. He kicks it to George. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 10 points in the quarter.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
To the inside. Shea passes to Green. James outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And it's 7 points for LeBron.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Caldwell-Pope.
Patrick Beverly is an irritant. You hate playing against him.
And Smitty with Beverly and his defense. It's not like he turns it on or off.
Nope, he's always going full speed on defense. It's been his calling card as a player for years now, and it's what he's made his name on in the NBA.
Players out there are either loved or hated by the fans. There's no in between, Smitty. But when you take a look at divisive players in the league, who pops into your head?
Draymond Green, Russell Westbrook, LeBron James. There's some people who love him, and there's some people that hate him.
Sure.
Joel Embiid is starting to creep into that conversation. Those are some of the guys some people love him and some people hate him.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, they're down low at 4 with Harrell in the middle. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And it's George in at the 3 spot. And George with the stuff.
And guys, when George gets cooking, you are in for a long night. He's just fantastic at finding different ways to score.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
The future is bright for Anthony Davis. Not only is he a scorer, he's efficient, he's effective, and he's passionate about the game.
It's Kuzma penetrating. Off on the layup. Clippers trail by 16. Here's Leonard. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
They can't be afraid to keep pushing the basketball in transition, because in a half-court set, they're struggling a little bit.
And wow, you just have to love the motor on Montrezl Harrell when he's on the floor. Great on the glass, and he just plays with such a fire.
And with Harrell, you can see how his energy spreads to the rest of the team.
Reminds me a bit of what Fareed used to bring the teams Harrell is also undersized, but boy, he makes up for it in so many ways.
Williams against Kuzma. It's Williams with the drive. Yep, that one goes.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Shea outside. And the rejection by Leonard.
Strong instincts and positioning. Kawhi read that shot all the way.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Shooting one. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And that one falls for Williams.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Floats it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
Clippers trailed by 13. Left side Williams. It's stolen by Rondo. And here we go with Davis heading to the hoop. On up the court. In the corner, it's James. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. He feeds it to Leonard. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
Pass to Shea. Inside. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
On the wing, George. Here's Williams. No good that time. And the Lakers going the other way now. 17 points was their biggest margin. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
The advanced skill set of AD. When he gets to feeling good, he's a really hard guy to stop.
Rondo against Beverly. And James picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. You know, Smitty, Commissioner Adam Silver has been outspoken in saying there will be a female NBA head coach, and he says it's on him to help it happen sooner than later. And, Steve, we already see many women in various categories in the NBA all over the league right now.
So true, Kevin. I love the diversity, and it's much needed in our league. And I would say Adam Silver has done a great job of taking us in that direction.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Jay. This is to James. Back to Jay. The rebound by Paul George. George has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And the Lakers making a change here. Green's checked in. George with the ball. And there's the pass to Leonard. Shoots from the elbow. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Lakers leading by 15. LeBron passes to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
High above the rim. Not many guys have that kind of length and vertical. AD, one of the few.
Williams for 3. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And here is Williams. Outside Leonard. Over Shea. And the Clippers miss again.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Clippers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. LeBron passes to Green. Back to James. Kicks to Shea. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Williams can't hit. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 17. Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Running the offense the way it's supposed to be run. Shea showing the discipline.
Now Leonard. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Lakers leading by 17. Down low. And Shea with the basket on the assist by James. And that's 20 points for Shea.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Leonard. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, you know, the truth is Leonard's been focused all night. Has an array of go-to moves and the endurance to keep on coming.
Leonard with the steal. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. That shot is off. James with some nice D. Shea with the bucket. Shea's got 4 points this quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
They get it back. Here's Harrell. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Incredible activity from Montrezl Harrell. So many of his points is off the offensive glass.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
And that one's good. Beverly.
You see the quickness of Beverly, blinding speed in the inside.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're ahead by 16. And there's a minute 45 left here in the fourth quarter. James, the pass to Shea. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Clippers trail by 18. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Lakers.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Shea.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Can't cash in from close range.
great defensive effort just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
And stolen by Jay. And the dunk by Jay.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Here's George. LeBron grabs the miss. Shea with it. Leonard's there. Shea, no good. Now here's Leonard. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Guys, listen up.
What up, Coach?
Check it up here. So I just got a call from the league letting me know that this guy is an all-star.
Hey.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm trying, man.
Very well deserved.
Appreciate it, guys.
Congrats, man.
Thanks, Coach, man. Should I break it up?
Let's do it.
Hey, it was a family effort, so we're going to do family on 3, all right? 1, 2, 3, family.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Formula 2K is here. Starting at noon, earn My Points to complete laps and finish in the top 10 for some awesome gear and prizes. Prizes. Wednesday, October 16th, Halloween gear is hitting swags. We're getting spooky, and I love it. Compete, wrap up, and get your swag on. Next weekend, all weekend, it's
busy freeways of Los Angeles, a hallmark of this sprawling metropolis. We're coming to you from Southern California. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Portland Trail Blazers in this one as they go up against the... Hey, Dave.
Blazers coach Terry Stotts had previous head coaching stints in Atlanta and Milwaukee, but it was as an assistant coach in Dallas, where he helped win the 2011 title, that he rejuvenated his career. Stotts wasn't sure he'd get another coaching opportunity, but after that, he said the stars aligned. Kevin, he's now in year 8 as...
The players love him. Thank you, David. A lot of experience out on that floor in front of us, Brent. Your career spanned 14 seasons. Talk about how you saw the game differently as a veteran player versus the first couple years in the NBA.
Well, I saw it from the bench, quite frankly, as a veteran, Kevin.
Now, wait a minute. Now, hold on now. I know that's not altogether true.
I think the game just slows down. You start to understand that there is a tempo and a rhythm, not only to any given quarter, but any given game and any given season. So it's really, Kevin, about the idea of it slowing down. And I did sit on the bench. That is
a little bit.
14's still a good number.
But it turned out well for you.
Well, I get to sit next to you.
Well, it's a lot of fun. You're right. It's a lot of fun. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Hazonia out there with Whiteside, and it's Nurkic in at the 5, down low. And for Los Angeles, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Davis is out there with Jay, and it's Rondo in at the 1 spot.
Something about it, the game feels like it's slowing down out there for Che, who's seeing the whole court.
McCollum dishes to Lillard. For 3, drops in the tray. Lillard's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up, GA. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. McCollum right side, and McCollum with the slam.
Yeah, the vision's one thing, but the timing also helps. Lillard prepared to get the ball to his teammate.
Pass to Davis. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Nurkic. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. McCollum passes to Lillard. Teardrop shot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Trailblazers and came away with the win.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
Probably looking for more of the same here. As we know, a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's McCollum. And that one off the back of the rim and in. McCollum's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 9 points.
Jay's showing a little bit of a mean streak right now to his game. Thinking dunk, getting dunked.
And so here's Portland. Lillard outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. James in the post. Hazonia defended. And James throws it down.
I'm just trying to think of how many times LeBron looks like he's off balance or in a spot he doesn't want to be. Doesn't happen all that often. 2 more there.
And Lillard kicks to Whiteside. His 3-pointers off the mark. Lakers trail by 5. Shea drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Shea's got 6.
That's feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. McCollum dishes to Lillard. And James pulls it down.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
McCollum passes to Lillard. They can't stop the run with that one.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
The drive by Green, good. And it's Jay picking up the assist. Jay's got 4 assists now tonight. Portland trailing here.
You take a look at Anthony Davis and his frame and think about his rookie year coming in so thin and moved around a lot by bigger, stronger players in the post. No longer the case, as he's put on a ton of muscle to that frame and continues to grow in the strength area along with his confidence. That's helped him out a lot.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And after just one season at Kentucky, the slight build of Davis was a concern in the NBA, and question was, would his body hold up?
Well, he's answering the question to some degree, Kevin, knowing that it wasn't a one-year process to get stronger and to put on that kind of weight. That just comes with physical maturity. Anthony Davis doing a better job of avoiding places where he might get injured, expanding his game to the perimeter, and hopefully some of those things pay off for his longevity for his career.
And here's Nurkic. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Whenever AD is floating around the basket like he was there, you know if he gets the ball, he's going to go for the jam.
Trying to get something going, and McCollum with the layup. McCollum's got 8 points.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Rondo kicks to LeBron. And the dunk by Jay.
There's no way that LeBron James is not going to come in and dictate the tempo of this game. Just keeps his eyes up and drops a nice dime there.
Trailblazers have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers with some changes. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He's checked in for Green. And it's Alex Caruso in for Rajon Rondo. And then for the Trailblazers, Pau Gasol is checked in for Nurkic. Justin Jackson comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And Hood subbed in for Hazanya. And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. And Portland with a change here too. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for C.J. McCollum. When it comes to hustle, effort, who would you put on the floor to get those 50-50 balls that are just so important? And sometimes, with the win or loss and the balance.
And I watch Kawhi Leonard, and even though he's a superstar player, there's still some efficiency in his action to go and get that ball.
He just never stops.
He never stops. And so, yeah, he might not get dirty, but he doesn't have to because he outsmarts everybody else to get to it. And we have scrappy guys like Marcus Smart and Patrick Beverly who we've talked about as being nuisances on the court. But, those guys are invaluable to any coaching staff. And when they have those kind of plays, it just gets everybody going and brings a level of energy back to the game.
It does energize it. You're exactly right. Here's Caldwell-Pope. 18 that time from Hood. Trailblazers trail by 5. To the middle. Here's Lillard. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. He's got 9.
Yeah, Hood does a good job there of surveying the floor and being ready to deliver the pass.
Shea inside. Up and in on the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Hood, the pass to Gasol. Outside Hood. Back to Lillard. Portland moving the ball around. Gasol dishes to Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. Gasol kicks to Lillard. Releases. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
You go back to 2015, the Blazers lost 4 of their 5 starters in the offseason. So instead of
Completely new group for Los Angeles. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Nurkic checked in for Gasol. Hassan Whiteside comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Mario Hezonja's checked in for Jackson. And Lillard subbed in for Rodney Hood. Well, you know, Brent, you've got to give a lot of credit to the Blazers front office, continuing to fortify this roster with under-the-radar acquisitions.
Interesting adjusting around a couple of albatross contracts to now have a team that's capable at positions that a lot of teams are trying to fill. That's the wing position.
Green and Rondo in the backcourt. Shea is out there with LeBron James, and it's Davis at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Shea in the last game against the Clippers put on a show. He picked up 26 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. He did a little bit of everything for them. It just seemed like he was everywhere on the floor. Kevin, back to you.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Nurkic, the pass to Hezonja. McCollum with the ball. He dishes it to Lillard. Great D that time from Green.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And that one's good, Lillard.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Shea's shot is off.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And stolen by Whiteside. And now, here's Hezonja, covered by LeBron. Hezonja kicks to Lillard. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. Trailblazers trail by 5. Pass to Whiteside. Lillard looking around. The pass to Nurkic. McCollum with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Rondo on the double team. Here's Hezonja. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here now, the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz. Then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets.
In that game against the Spurs, they don't have much room for error in that one. A team like this will punish mistakes, but I could see them walking away with this one.
Cullen passes to Lillard. Hezonja kicks to Lillard. Beyond the arc. That shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
Hezonja, the pass to Nurkic. Knocks it loose. And here's Green outside. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 9.
Well, we keep talking a lot about Anthony Davis and the fact that when he was a young player, he played the point guard position, and then all of a sudden grew like 60 inches to play center position. You see that skill set show up now and again, but really what you're seeing now about AD is his maturity in the game, finding spots on the floor where he can absolutely be dominant and control any kind of offensive possession from wherever he is on the floor.
Will it go? They get it again. Nurkic, and the layup's good off the glass. Nurkic has got his first 2 points.
Now Nurkic does a great job just keeping the motor running.
And they double up Jay to the inside. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And the Lakers lead by 11. And at Kentucky, Davis mostly an interior player, but he maintained, Brent, all along. He was capable of more than he showed in college.
There's no question about his skill set, and in the NBA, the opportunity, along with the transition of the NBA game, and especially the center position, he seems to be coming along at the appropriate time to show all of his wares off, Kevin.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. And Murray subbed in for Danny Green. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Whiteside. Jackson comes in for Mario Hezonja. And Hood subbed in for C.J. McCollum. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Shoots over Kuzma. Here's Finney-Smith, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Finney-Smith's got 8 points. Los Angeles leading by 9. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Brett, we know guys love really jawing at each other. What was your criteria for issuing a double technical for trash?
Yeah, in today's game, it's kind of like it could be a whisper or a wink, you know, the way that they look at it.
It's both sides, doesn't it?
And they just try to curtail anything that could escalate, Kevin. That's really what the referees are doing. As soon as they see some kind of body movement or see guys starting that way, they want to cut it off before anything else happens. So the criteria is a little bit confusing. Sometimes I like to see them getting after a little bit.
All free throws good from Hood.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Che passes to Cousins. Back to Che. To the left side wing. Cousins finds Caldwell Pope. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. And the Lakers lead by 9.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Lillard outside. 1:30 left in the first half of the game. Portland no good that time either.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Well, that's 2 team.
8 seconds left in the first half. Here's Caldwell Pope. And so it's Che making things happen for Los Angeles. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game so far. Going into the second half, what will you tell your team?
We just got to compete. You know, keep competing, trust each other, and make plays.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Killing it tonight, Che.
Thanks, Coach.
Love the intensity. You get an open look, keep taking it, all right? That's what I want to see. Stay aggressive.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Well, you look at Shea in this game, he has been everywhere.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
Yeah, he knows his role. He's out there to distribute the ball, get his teammates involved. Nice job.
On the floor for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Whiteside is out there with Nurkic, and it's Hezonja in at the 3 slot. Here's McCollum, and Davis sends it back.
Love that D from Davis, rises up and swats that shot away.
Shea dishes to James, and Shea throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And Lillard kicks to Hezonja. Here's Whiteside, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, he might not be blocking 4 shots a game anymore, but Hassan Whiteside's still a factor in the paint defensively.
That one misses. And with Whiteside, his size and length set him apart from others defensively. Greg, even at the center position.
You just can't ignore the reach and coverage that Whiteside has when he's in the paint. Even though the block numbers aren't what they once were, the amount of shots he changes is still very high. And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's Lillard, and he banks in the layup. Lillard's got 24 points.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
James outside, passes it to Green. Shea with it. Whiteside's there. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Damian Lillard.
Back when I first saw him in Summer League, one of the things that I liked about Shea is that he invites the contact, does not shy away from those kind of plays.
Good on both. Trailblazers trail by 11. Lillard outside. McCollum against Green. McCollum kicks to Whiteside. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard with it, picked up by Davis. Lillard again missing. Lakers leading by 11. It's Davis with the drive. Rondo passes to Davis. The feed to Shea. Portland grabs the miss.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's Whiteside, and he makes good on the layup. Whiteside's got his second basket of the game.
Well, Whiteside always around the rim, such an amazing offensive rebounder, and second chance opportunities is where he does a ton of damage.
Nurkic with the block. McCollum deciding where to go with it. It's stolen by Green. Puts it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Great work by the team there to find AD. They make eye contact, and the rest of that is history.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. 11-point game. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Whiteside dishes to Nurkic. Lillard with no one around. That one wide left. Los Angeles leading by 11. Here's Davis. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 4th assist in this one. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And Lillard gets double teamed. Here's Azania. And Davis sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo against Lillard. 56 seconds left in the third. Here's Nurkic. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Green passes to Che. And the dunk by Che.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And that one's good. Lillard's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, he makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Cousins. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lillard attack.
Another reminder, Kevin, that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Free throw, good. Che. And both free throws good for Che.
Well, the great thing about the NBA is that you can prove yourself on a nightly basis. Che's stock fell staying 4 years in college. A lot of analytics guys don't like the fact that as you get older, you maybe don't have the chance to reach a higher ceiling, but he's performed since he's entered the league.
It's been all about Che. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Taking a look at the Lakers. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Che. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. Che dishes to Cousins. Great D that time from Nurkic. Trailblazers trail by 14. Now Hood. Basket counts.
How about the strength shown there by Rodney Hood? He has that great frame, and he shrugs off the defense that time.
The drive by Che. Great D that time from Nurkic. Goes up the baseline, and Hood the bucket on the assist by Jackson. 8 points for Rodney Hood. Lakers leading by 10. Che outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Hood, the pass to Nurkic. Hood with it. He's picked up by Cousins. 3-pointer, Lillard. But they get it back.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
Hood kicks to Nurkic. Pass to Lillard. 3-pointer. That one misses. And the Lakers take it the other way. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Rebound the Lakers. Cousins has got his 4th rebound in this one.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. They trail by 18. Outside Hood. They need this. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. They'll head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the San Antonio Spurs.
And for that game against the Warriors, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W.
And Portland making a change here as Anya's checked in. Lillard against Rondo. Lillard attacking. Good. Lillard's got 36.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Los Angeles.
Here's Rondo. Feeds it to Shea. Nurkic with the steal. And now Lillard running the floor all by himself. And Lillard throws it down.
Well, for a guy who used to be more proficient in the half-court game, Lillard's showing that nowadays he's just as dominant in transition.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
The first one falls. Whiteside's checked in for Jackson. And both free throws good for Shea.
Well, the defense has failed to cut off any of these driving lanes, which is why they're resorting to fouling him, and he's hurting them from the charity stripe.
Here's Hood. The shot from the low post is good.
Close to the rim and having an intent to score. That's an assertive play from Rodney Hood.
Lakers leading by 16. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That will be foul number 5 on him.
And that's 5. One more, and he'll be disqualified. Got to be more careful.
James checked in for Los Angeles. And a wide open look for Rondo. Good, and the assist goes to Shea. Shea's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Trailblazers trail by 18. Hood, the pass to Lillard. Takes a 3. Drills the three-pointer. Lillard's got 41.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
Shea inside. He kicks to Cousins. Portland grabs the miss. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hazonia with the ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And the first one at the line is good. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. McCollum's checked in for Portland.
And it's been talked about for some time, but last summer the Heat finally decided to pull the trigger on Hassan Whiteside. Traded to Portland for Leonard and Harkless. Whiteside and the Heat had soured on each other in the trade. A chance for both sides to have a fresh start.
Lillard outside. From outside, off the mark.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's McCollum. Green with the block.
If you're going to make that offensive move, it's important to know where Danny Green is. One of the better shot-blocking guards you're going to find.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
The defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's McCollum. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Los Angeles leading by 20. He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness. 50 for the A.
Yep, he is putting on a show. You know, Brent, how candid can players be in their answers in the post-game interviews about what has happened or what they're feeling at that time? In other words, is there a danger to being too honest as a player?
There could be, Kevin. I mean, anytime you express some of your vulnerabilities, and if it's done at the right time, somebody's going to take advantage of it. What we've seen over the past couple of years is, forget about when it is that the media is asking you questions. Most players are taking it to their social media accounts where they're able to get the message out without being baited by somebody with regards to a question. They can expound on whatever it is that they're feeling at that time, and that helps them to control the messaging a little bit more. And I think that trend is going to continue to grow.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. And Portland making a change here. Gasol's checked in. And the bright lights of L.A. perhaps too much for some players. You know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
And Lillard gets double-teamed. Gasol dishes to Whiteside. It's McCollum on the wing from downtown. Rebound the Lakers.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Count it. Jay's got 56 points in the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. And Gasol now top of the key. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Davis. And the contract structure for NBA first-rounders, 2 years guaranteed, 2 years of team options, qualifying offer. Brent, should we consider changing that up?
I think it's working pretty well, Kevin. I think every front office is out there trying to find players out there that are giving you value beyond your contract. And that happens a lot when you're a team that has a first-round pick, 1 through 10, 1 through 20, and you hit on a draft choice. You potentially could get 3 years and sometimes 4 when you have incredible players coming into the league as their first year, changing franchises around. But a player that's providing way more value than the contract that they're getting at that time. So I don't see that changing much. It gives teams a long enough time to evaluate the talent coming in.
Seems to be working.
It does, and the players that prove it are looking at the calendar saying, did I fast forward 3 years? Because I really like to cash in on what I'm doing for you.
.157 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Shea passes to Davis, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Jared Dudley.
And the first one drops. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead, it was...
Hey, Kenny here. You were incredible. Season high in points, validating everyone who insisted that he could make it into the NBA, even after the questions that were raised heading into the draft.
I appreciate it, Kenny, man. Yeah, I don't know. I have a hard time comparing games because each one's different. Different opponent, different strategy going in. I did feel good tonight, though, man. And credit to my teammates for hitting me with the ball when I could do something with it, you know? Without their efforts, I wouldn't be standing here talking to you now, Kenny. All right, let's do it.
We're joined now by Che, one of the stars of tonight's game and really one of the pleasant surprises of this season.
Hey, guys, what's up?
Yeah, first off, nice job on triple-double tonight, Che.
Get in the hole!
No. That's wrong sport.
Yeah, that's
No. It could work for basketball, too. Come on, open your minds a little. Let it breathe.
All right, that's enough. Your mind's too open. Che, first off, what was the key to your success out there? I think this was your first triple-double, right?
Yeah, it was my first, and it wasn't any just one key, you know. I've got talent out there to do this sort of thing on a nightly basis. It's just a matter of putting it all together. And tonight, guess what? I put it all together, Hank Hornet.
Still waiting for Hank to put it all together.
No, he got the sauce.
Great stuff as always, Che. We thank you for joining us.
Hey, anytime, Hank.
All right, coming up next on Hank and the Hornet Eastern Conference Power Rankings. But first, a quick word from one of our sponsors. You're listening. 98.9 Flex.
The Flex.
Nice job on the glass tonight, Jay.
I appreciate that, Ted.
So how's it feel to lead the team in rebounding for the first time?
I'm always looking to take on a bigger role and get more responsibility. So it feels good to go out there and show these guys that I can take on my fair share.
Great, thanks, Jay.
You're welcome.
Yo, Che, can I grab you for another question?
Yeah, shoot.
You set a new career high in rebounds tonight. Is that kind of old school mentality something you pride yourself on?
It's not old school, Vin. You got to rebound to compete in this league, especially on defensive end. You know this, man.
All right, I got what I need. Thanks, Che.
All good, V-Money.